You sound a little never mind. I'm not gonna say anything about this. I just like you seeing being so spun up over this.
Oh my fucking
Okay,
God.
YouTube is the one company I hate. Is anything else? Alright, delete that.
No, the recording's still going. Anyway, I'm leaving this in. I'm leaving this in so that way everyone can see your fucking stupidity on YouTube.
Leave him alone!
God.
Anyway, hey, okay, so we're in the aftermath of the whole wedding debacle. However, before I focus on everyone else, hey Perry.
Hey,
What?
Perry.
You get a visit from Boudicca Blackwood.
Alrighty.
It's a couple days later. You get a visit from him, and and basically he lets you know that he's found out where Venera is, the leader of the Forest Knights who went missing during the fall.
Okay.
And he wants you to, and he's like, I need you to come with this.
How does he receive this message? Is it a letter or is it a
letter?
Personal?
He got it from both. He got it from Kaladin and Tate's agents.
He'll flip through it. How much detail does he give?
Basically, it says that he's out at a small village was founded on the western edge of Hanak, like after what used to be the western edge of Hanak after the fall of Fortnite, and someone matching Veneris Dorn's description happens to live there at a manor that basically has been built, that basically the village has been built around.
Well, Alden did say he would aid, so he will. What is it? He'll chart out a course, and will come to his aid if he can.
I can't hear you.
Welcome, Cookie.
Alden will inform the other lions and knights. Anyone who wishes to come, they can.
Shit ain't connected. Okay.
Or
Welcome, Cookie.
if he just wants him to ride out on his own, he can.
All right. Hello.
Hey.
What is up?
Nothing much. So Perry, you head off with Bruticus. You guys leave Leia for a couple days to ride out to this village. You visit it, and it's a nice, quaint village. And you see it's built out of a forest clearing, and in the middle of the clearing is a large log-built cabin.
He'll turn to Alden will turn to Bruticus. I thought you said the thing was a manor. I was expecting something more regal.
I'm not cabin. I meant manor. Log manor.
Yeah. Looks more like he'll look at the manor. Doesn't that look like way too close to a log cabin for you?
Yeah. Well, that doesn't surprise me, considering that they built it out of the stuff that was here.
Yeah, true. So we're gonna rock up to the front door and just knock?
Yeah, that's about what I thought.
Making it easy.
So the two of you guys, do you leave your horse out on the outskirts of town, or do you ride it straight up to the manor?
Honestly, we might need it. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, Alden will just suggest to make the suggestion of just riding straight up to the manor, because then if they need to make a quick getaway, they can.
True. So you guys ride up to the manor, and that's when you find a a rather large wood elf man cutting wood in front of the house. His back is turned away from you guys.
Alden will hail him.
He kind of like he cuts the last piece of wood and he doesn't grab it when he stands up straight. He's not facing you guys as you ride up. I had a feeling this day would come. He turns around towards you, and when you see his face, you definitely know that's Veneris Dorn, your former commander.
Well, you did technically leave 2 loose ends in the form of a now Grandmaster of his own knightly order / Lord, and Bruticus.
I wasn't leaving loose ends. I wasn't trying to kill anyone. Bullshit, you hear Bruticus say as he dismounts from his horse rather aggressively.
Alden will follow, making sure that Bruticus doesn't do anything stupid yet.
So, finally came here to kill me.
That's it. Part of his prerogative. Alden will point to Bruticus. As much as I personally want to gut you in this forest, burn your manor down, and leave the whole place dead, also another part of me wants to maintain the law. So,
do keep in mind that this manor is in the middle of a village in that clearing.
True. Or at least make some slight minor property damage, and it was in the middle of a fight. Excuse. Alden will rephrase it like that.
So were you? Bruticus then growls out. So were you the one? Yeah, I was the one that gave them. I was the one that gave Merrick and his boys the information he needed to hit us.
Simply did it for the cash.
Nope.
Or for your own power.
I did it. I did it because the Forest Knights deserved it.
You did it for what?
He did it because the Forest Knights deserved it.
I can't hear you right now.
Because the Forest Knights deserved it.
The Knights deserved it?
Yes.
I have my own opinions about the Knights, but inform me of yours.
We grew too soft, too decadent. We weren't worthy to be called knights. Got tired of seeing the Forest Knights rot and decay with every passing generation. So I thought, why not have them go out with a blaze of glory then? We deserved it.
But that blaze of glory was more of a slaughter.
Nothing that they didn't deserve. You see Veneris. You see Veneris kind of like, not Veneris. You see Bruticus about to step forward, and as Veneris says, "Feel bad that all those knights had to die, but I don't regret what I had to do."
Bruticus?
Bruticus is about to say something when you hear the door of the log cabin open, and you hear what appears a child seem to call out for their dad, as this little elven girl seems to run up
to you guys, kind of like latching onto Veneris' leg.
Alden will reach for Bruticus' belt and yank him back 5 feet.
Uh-huh.
and position himself between him and Veneris and his apparent daughter now.
Mom wanted me to let you know that lunch is ready. All right. I know they'll be in a minute. It then pats her on the head, and she nods before looking at you two. He looks pretty. Bruticus tries to keep his cool, to hide the fact, tries to hide the fact of what's going on, and then she just smiles at you two and runs back inside.
How old?
8 currently.
Doing well in school?
Yeah, as well as she could be doing. Hangs out with the other kids down in the village.
Newly married myself.
Good for you. So, how are we gonna... And that's when Bruticus just slugs him.
Ah, great. Alden will... Okay, this is what Alden's gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as Bruticus slugs Veneris, you said?
Yeah.
Alden's gonna whip around and slug Bruticus.
Bruticus rolled a hit for me.
Alright, let me log in real quickly. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I'm bad. Who just joined?
Me.
Welcome back.
Okay. And would this be just a standard
Strength plus proficiency?
Alrighty. The proficiency will be a +4.
Mm-hmm. With a 6, Bruticus sees your punch coming, and he kind of like weaves out the way. He's like, "The fuck are you doing?" Kind of shouts at you.
Bruticus, it's over.
Nah, it ain't over until I put him in the ground.
This will be murder.
Who gives a shit? He murdered us. Murdered so many of us back then.
Yes, he did. But here's the thing. What we're about to do here is going to be far more damaging in the long run than the loss of a military organization. Our families and our lives are torn apart because of it. But we still live. We still remember. He'll gesture over to the trader. But this here is a little different. He gets hurt. He gets killed. He'll gesture up to the house. A little girl's not gonna have her dad. You're gonna leave a widow. And I don't know if you remember this, but we reincarnate and live extremely long lives. The little girl She's gonna be without her dad for hundreds of years.
Roll persuasion. All right, with a 17, did I add in? Yeah, did I? Boudica seems to spit at Veneris, and then pulls out what appears to be basically like what appears to be like kind of like a chain of like a bunch of Day Night etchings for all the Day Nights that were, Forest Night etchings for all the Forest Nights that were lost due to that day, and he throws that at him before he walks away.
And Oda will turn to Veneris. Listen. I partially sympathize with what you did. The whole gutting the order, but how you did it was completely wrong. It was treason.
Gonna turn me in then?
Part of me wants to. Really and truly, I want to slap you in chains and throw you on my horse and drag you away. But as long as you stay here, out of sight, out of mind, and you'll pick up the chain and wear this across, and throw this across your mantle at night, or hang this across your mantle. And have to look into your daughter's eye to explain to her what you did. And your wife. It's probably about as close as punishment as you'll get in this lifetime.
He nods as he takes the chain and kind of like stands, rubbing where Boudica's punched him.
You want peace?
No, yeah.
Listen, right now it's probably the closest you'll ever get.
Keep that in mind.
If you ever feel... I know this is bog standard. But if you ever feel like atoning for your sins, maybe, fight the good fight or redeem yourself in the eyes of the law. I suggest putting on your old armor and coming to Leowen and come talk to me about, the whole Jade Knights thing if you want to be a knight anymore. Your standard will be far higher now that I know you're alive and, well, for what you did. Assuming you don't get cut down in the streets by a random person when they see you,
I'll keep that in mind then.
And go enjoy your lunch. And Alden will turn and leave.
He nods. And he leaves too. And you get up on your horse and ride out to the edge of town where you find Bruticus.
And likely a tree with half its bark destroyed.
Nah, he's just waiting on his horse for you.
If you want to do fisticuffs right now for what I just did, we can.
I'll pass. Thanks for your help with it. Thanks for your help for finding him.
He'll just shrug. Being a lord comes with many benefits, and having a spy master and a handful of other connections also helps.
Understandable. Well, with this war coming up, you got me on your side.
He'll gesture back to the town even after this, depriving you of your revenge, what you saw as revenge.
Yeah, he looks back to town. At the end of the day, he ain't worth it.
If it makes you feel any better, if he shows up in Leowin and wants to join the Jade Knights, he's going through the toughest boot camp regimen I can find and develop.
The two of you start riding off. Here's hoping that he stays out here.
Probably will.
And with that, Bruticus has put the whole join thing behind him, and about to re-transition back to the greater group.
Alrighty.
So,
just real quick, I'm probably gonna stick around until like 9:45 or so.
Gotcha. On that note, so boys, and ladies, how do you guys feel after what happened last session, where Jakindu came in and stole your counselor?
He was our counselor.
Screw him.
Mateo is all flared up.
Cracks knuckles, cracks neck. Let's go.
And you.
And Ankley.
What?
Tate, how do you feel?
I kind of forgot what happened.
So basically, at the end of last session, Jakindu sent a robot to who spoke to Alar and used the hypnotic suggestion that the mages put inside of him to gain control of his mind. And basically, he went to Jakindu and he was taken by Jakindu with a promise that he will be returned eventually.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, that asshole.
Understandably.
What an asshole!
Hey, Susan. Hey, Susan, what do you think of this whole situation?
Trying to figure out where that fucking image was.
The I'm sick of this dude meme.
Oh no, the gif I had of him saying, "Give me Alar."
Your Alar. I'll take it.
Your Alar. It's useful. I'll take it.
What you can do? A fine addition to my collection.
His collection of Alars.
His collection of Searson's loves.
Ah.
It turns out he has like a cyborg zombie of Searson's first love.
Oh my God! Anyway, Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ. That's
So,
sick as
I have
fuck.
I have a wonderful mind.
Yes, you do. Anyway, so who tell the Mages Guild what happened? Who writes the letter to the Mages Guild, basically explaining what happened, and most likely insulting their asses for letting this happen?
I'm gonna steal it.
You do know if Aldrin writes it, it's going to be like 95% of it's going to be nothing but profanity.
Do it. You know what? Sure.
And then have Searson do a PS and do her rant.
No need to rant. I'll have. I think Aldwin is the best bet for it. Honestly.
Yeah, sure.
I'll put the claim on. I am too quote unquote emotionally compromised to deal with that.
So good old. That's an image, by the way, Car. I think.
Yeah, it's an image. Fuck.
Anyway, so Aldrin, what do you write to the Mages Guild?
A 1,000-word essay.
He's gonna write all of his gripes with Alar on a stone tablet. Grudges.
Actually, a post-campaign, Aldo's going to be writing several volumes of all of his issues with the Mages Conclave. So how can I put this? Aldo's going to put on his equivalent of a military commander, and basically write out, there was a compromise in security over the particular hypnotic passcodes pertaining to Alar. As a result of this, he was taken from this continent into the lands of the Ticrials.
This is kind of your fault.
We are not sure where this leak occurred. Doing an in-house check in Leowen, we can say with certainty, or with 95% probability, that more than likely it did not come from here. Alar's recovery and status is instrumental to the defense against Sparrow. As much as you all can develop and marshal your abilities for war, we also need him. If any offensive is meant to be taken in the near future, Alar will need to be recovered. Hell, even if we act defensively, we're still gonna need him.
So is Aldrin actually writing this, or he's just having a scribe just write what he says?
He's actually having a scribe write what he's saying right now.
He's having his therapist do it.
Alar's gone. He doesn't have a therapist.
Yeah, his therapist is kind of gone.
Oh no!
Like, I don't know. Alar was kind of the guy he went golfing with, like halfling ball punting with. You know, or what is it? Elven tennis court playing. So yeah, but right now he's having a scribe do this.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he wrote it, yeah, there would be many scratch marks from all the swear words from him. Alar's recovery is utmost priority now. If a peaceful and pleasant solution can be found quickly, This will be excellent. If contact can be made with Chikendu, and Alduin will try to spell it out for the scribe.
Alright.
Either by diplomacy through Chikendu or through some magical sorcery. Scratch out sorcery, put magical means.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, you sure? This has been like 20 minutes. I've had to scratch out and start a whole new paper. I know.
Keep going. Just keep going with it.
Mm-hmm. If all options are currently on the table of Alar's recovery, some are being more rooted for than others. What else can you say? I hope this letter finds you in good health and good tidings.
He really hopes it doesn't.
That's his. Yes, that's him. If any of those council members interacted with Alduin more than 2 seconds, they will know that is this freaking sarcastic "I want to choke all of you out" statement. And turn some of you into deep fried chicken.
No one there's a Tigreal. What the fuck? No one there's a Tigreal though.
I know. What else? The current season's summer, right?
Yeah, it's the beginning of summer. That's when you and Corey's wedding was planned.
Mm-hmm. I hope the summer solstice is bright and warm for everyone. And may the summer breeze be gentle on all your faces.
AKA, go fuck yourself. You can kiss my ass. Fuck all of you.
Sincerely, Grandmaster of the Grand Knights, Lord of Leowen, Sir Alden Hollywood. Alright, Scribe, you see that empty notebook over there? Go ahead and pick that up.
Picks it up and hands it to him. Alden, I'm about to write some shit today.
Dear diary. Man, fuck this dude.
Oh, and he'll dismiss the scribe up before he leaves. Also, if you can find every book on the magical conclave that you legally can get a hold of, I would like to get a hold of it.
Oh my god, he's about to call some people out, isn't he?
Yeah, there's this is the remember the car ride when helping out our friend.
Mm-hmm.
And my opinions I expressed, what Alden's gonna do.
Yeah.
He's gonna start doing that now.
Oh no. I'm about to destroy some people.
And they're never gonna see it.
Until he publishes it after his passing.
Oh, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, here's like 3 centuries after my passing. Here's a book to publish. His kids. What?
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm done now.
All right. So as that goes on, there was no word from Jakindu or word of Alar's whereabouts for several weeks. You guys tend to Leowen. But over the course of those few weeks, disturbing news is received to the country of Hanak. Sometime after Aldwin's wedding, the city of Aeneas and the Count and the Margrave of Elotha rose in rebellion and seceded away from the country of Hanak in one fell swoop, being ceded to the Empire of Umayig. Count Canaris Nalua was supposedly beheaded and his remains burned.
Not Nalu!
Over the course of this rebellion.
They fucking killed him!
The southern now Leowyn remains the only southern defense of Hanak.
Any of his loyalists able to get out?
Yeah, the loyalists that were on his side fled to Leowyn, along with his next of kin.
Well, now we have a claim over that.
However, while these rebels did secede over to Umayig, Umayig claims no part in this. As a result of this affair, Baron Grin, as you guys all know, the warmonger, was left in a rage and was very tempted to go to war with Umayig at this very moment. Umayig, did any of you try to talk him down?
Baldwin will.
I guess Cal will assist if he needs to.
I mean, he actually pretty much just declared war by attacking our cities.
Well, no, Umayig did not attack. It was rebels that did so.
Why do I want to press doubt on that?
Look, Umayig is denouncing this. Umayig is denouncing this rebellion, but they do accept the succession.
They fucking don't.
Welcome back. How about we have our ambassador be the one that does it, or writes the letter for Aldwin this time, with their combined thoughts, or whatever.
If Searson so wants to.
I'm down.
All right. So, Searson, Aldwin, what are your combined thoughts on how you try to stop Gren from basically pulling Hanak into a war they're not ready for yet?
Performing a opening move at this stage in the game will leave Leowyn open up to attack, and her defenses at a subpar and weakened state. In addition, an opening move without a hyper-aggressive stance to take as much land as quickly as possible and put as much distance between our normal borders and the borders of the war will only result in our homeland being destroyed and pillaged rather quickly. And then Alden will say, unless you have 100,000 cavalrymen and enough light siege weapons to take several cities in a matter of weeks, the whole northern frontier of Umayig in a week, you will lose. And we will all lose because of it.
And Searson, your thoughts that you'd like to add?
Well, it'd be best if we just dealt with the rebellion first and see if these claims are valid before doing anything outrageous.
All right. Both of you roll persuasion for me. You may add the +5 from Searson's intelligence.
$24.
Okay. And Searson?
Where do I roll?
I must say, I need you to roll persuasion.
Oh.
You get to add your +5 from it due to intelligence.
Oh. Hooray, nat 20.
Alright, so the two of you write this letter, you send it off to Grin, and the marshalling of forces seems to slow, as he will not cross the Clemens River and declare war and cause the war to be declared early on Umayig.
That's kind of weird, though.
What is?
I need to know what I can about this so-called rebellion.
Okay.
Sounds like a discussion with Kaladin.
All right. Well, what do you guys want to find out about the rebellion?
The natures of its upstarting, and whether or not it was supported by either of our current enemies.
So, roll investigation for me, please, both of you.
Of course. 12.
All right, and Kaladin?
4 persuasion.
Intelligence. Investigation, because you're trying to look into the rebellion.
Yeah. All right, Roger. I'll take a nat 20.
Okay, so with both of your rolls, the two of you seem to both of you look into things, and from what you can tell, so the rebellion started because there were quite a few people there were quite a few Umayig loyalists within Aeneas, because it is the final city of trade between Umayig and Hanak, technically speaking, and those people were very unhappy about the fact that Neru seemed to be very much against the Spiro's plan, since the pamphlet said there as well, and enough of a populist uprising supported by the nobility there had festered enough to where they were able to surprisingly easily overcome the city guards, break through the castle's defenses, and murder the Count of Aeneas.
Such a big F, though.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, well. So, from what I'm gathering from this, the only person we can blame is that fucking guy!
What fucking guy?
What you can do? I hate this man.
Looking into who gave support to the rebellion, you can tell that several noble families that still reside within Aeneas at this point spent the money to give arms and the like to the rebellion. Where they got it from, it's quite a web of armor smiths, mercenary companies, and the like. In fact,
nothing.
A familiar name pops up in the form of Steel.
Steel,
the commander of the Elothan Scarves.
No,
who appears to have been helping with this rebellion as well.
I knew it. That guy from Act 1 has come back to haunt us.
He would be the key for something like that to fire off successfully. Count Aeneas is not one to tolerate anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So which one detail, to reiterate, easily got through the defenses. There's only one person on Aeneas' staff who could have pulled that off, which is either his Marshal or Steel.
Do keep in mind, by the way, but I'd like to remind you guys, by the way, remind my people that went to Umayig, which would be, not Umayig, Aeneas, which would be Tate, Whitney, and Citizen as well. Citizen was there as well. There was an interesting tidbit in the fact that there was a ambassador from Umayig that stayed in the Count's court almost 24/7.
Really interesting.
And guess who just so happened to become Lord of Aeneas after the rebellion?
Who?
That same ambassador, interestingly enough. Since he was a citizen of Umayig who knew the city well.
Wait, the guy we went to his house, right?
Yeah, the count. He had an ambassador in his court that was from Umayig, who just so happened to be the one that became the Count of Aeneas after his death and succession to the empire.
Do we like him or not?
I would assume no.
Okay. No Among Us. Get that shit out of here. Don't be. Alright.
Don't be.
So what would you guys? So is there anything you guys would like to do about this matter?
Oh, is there any way I could totally seek counsel with this new Count of Aeneas?
We could also just have him assassinated.
Wow. That won't do anything well for any of us.
I mean, Kaladin's not wrong there. I mean,
All right, Kaladin, how would we go about theoretically assassinating this guy?
I mean, hire some skilled assassins and have them do their thing.
And you have, with complete and utter certainty, that can't be traced back for us and be used as a... Wait a second.
I mean, there is. I hope that you thought what I just thought you thought.
We want them to declare war on us. Yeah, go ahead.
We want them to declare war on us. Okay. Well, Kaladin, what
sounds kind of callous, but yeah.
So, Kaladin, what assassin do you want to hire?
All right, so wait,
I will hire Neru.
what was that? Yeah. I mean, if he's willing, I'm not gonna deny.
I don't
him.
think that's something Neru would want.
If you even start walking towards Neru, he's gonna give you a look and just say no.
He pulls out a shank.
If the next thing you're about to ask is if I'm going to assassinate a government official of Umayig, unfortunately, Thanatos says no.
But I say yes.
Huh?
But I say yes.
Yeah, you try arguing with the Eternal of Death. See where that gets you.
All right, so, well, I forgot the name of him. It was written on my
Bloodraven.
character sheet.
Bloodraven.
Yeah, Bloodraven. Yeah.
So,
I'm able to get in contact with them.
So you start sending your feelers out, and a couple days after you do, you are visited by the raven-wearing assassin, who gets through all your defenses rather easily as he appears. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't say anything to you as he appears in your windowsill. He just simply looks at you.
All right, he passed the test. So, I have a job for you.
He nods.
You see, there's been a shift in power in a county to our south. Do you know which one I am talking about?
He throws a knife at the map that's sitting up on a corkboard, and it nails Aeneas on the map.
All right then. I think you know what your job is. Take out the leader. Will be paid.
He asks. He kind of like motions to say. He kind of motions to ask what the payment is. What?
How much do y'all think is worth assassinating a count, huh?
Do you remember what Bloodraven's
retirement?
Do you remember what Bloodraven's fee was, by the way?
Was it like 100k gold?
No, it's even worse.
200?
No, it's not money. He needs something. He needs something that's valuable, but it's not money because he's a famous assassin. Money doesn't mean anything to him at this point.
He needs something. So he wants like a magic item, a favor, or what?
He wants something that you can't replace.
Oh my fucking god! Paladin's antique photos. Anyway,
It's the one thing you can't replace.
Well, you could give him something. Let me think here. Well, it could be anything. It could be a flower. It could be anything that's unique and of itself. That's rare. Something that would truly be worth the price that you couldn't buy.
What would I have that fits that?
Would you like a little investigation to think of something?
Yes.
I have some ideas, but
what's your idea?
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, Gabe, do you want to search first, or do you want to take from?
I mean, I'll ask, like, hey, anyone have anything unique that can't be replaced that would apparently be worth assassinating a new count?
I mean, there's your soul, a deed perhaps, family heirlooms, any family heirlooms,
Chocolate.
chocolate.
I
of
mean,
course.
yeah, true. If you get a sweet from that bakery, you can't get those sweets anywhere else, man.
That is
Yeah,
true.
but they cost money though, and they're pretty
I
common.
Well,
Well, around here.
alright.
I don't have to charge.
Yeah, personally made from.
A free
He's gonna
tier
get
cake.
What do you,
Oh my
can I
god.
suggest something?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
There's
Stop.
Wait, what did you say?
Don't do that again. Say it normal, please. Jesus
Say
Christ.
it normal.
Free pastries for life.
Yes.
At
I will be your personal sous chef.
at El fucking I forgot the El Puches.
Ekaye Peluche.
Thank you.
We're gonna start him a whole new retirement plan. That's pretty much what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with some unlimited food, and we're gonna give him free housing.
Okay, but
So-
we got to do it in tiers and steps.
All right. So while this is in my head, should we also sick him on finding and assassinating the ruler of Umayag?
the silence.
Wait, what? Oh my god, he's not going to be able to kill the person who runs Umayag. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen.
Probably a better effect would be to have him clean house in Aeneas,
All right. Well, we can start off small and work our way up.
because that's the bigger issue or the immediate issue.
All right. So
Yes,
we'll save.
so-
We'll leave that on the table. We'll put that in the back burner.
So, if you
I'll
kill
trim-
the Count of Aeneas, we're going to
get
start you
lifetime
with
free
the Blood
pastry.
Raven retirement plan. The BRRP, if you will.
Oh my
Burp.
god. I'm just imagining the Blood Raven just sitting here listening to this coming out of Kaladin's mouth. They're just standing there, just like you can't see his face through the mask, and he's just standing there.
So
I see you're a guy who needs some retirement.
yes, I see you're a guy who needs some free pastries, only found right here.
Unlimited pension,
All the pastries you could possibly
freedom
want.
from all Bosnian war
Like-
crimes.
I'm not lying when I say this. These pastries restored my blindness. I was blind, and these pastries restored my eyesight.
Okay, but is Tate cool with basically giving free pastries for life? I'm curious.
Depends on how many
I mean, for
patients
one
you got
guy.
your way.
Well, you're giving it to an assassin to the most elite assassin in all of Takira. I was gonna say the most famous, but technically you wouldn't be famous if you were a good assassin. Anyway, it's basically a lifetime supply for him, and considering no one knows what race he is, that who knows how long he'll live.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. It depends because this dude could be greedy. I don't want to give away too much.
Wait, who are we trying to bribe again?
You're trying to bribe Bloodraven, an elite assassin, and you're trying to hire him to assassinate the new Lord of Aeneas, and basically every single noble in Aeneas that helped overthrow the Count, Nilua.
Does he not like money?
Oh no,
No.
it's just that he's so elite and so rich that money means nothing to him anymore.
Okay. Well, does he have a personal chef?
Do you have a personal chef?
He shakes his head.
Do you have any friends?
We can offer you some friends.
This is a genuine, honest question.
All right. So, do you have any chefs or friends?
Bloodraven just cocks his head to the side as he looks at you, and he simply shakes his head.
Like, is that a yes or a no shake?
No.
Yeah, I'll take that as a no.
Huh.
So he doesn't have any chefs nor friends.
I'm just gonna subtly pull out a pastry that I was keeping on my person in a little tin a little lemon bar.
So I'm guessing that everyone in the party is here just trying to convince Bloodraven instead of him meeting with Kaladin. He's just watching all of this with like, or they are watching all of
frankly,
this.
I'm tired of business arrangements and would like this to be more social.
I forgot if I have. I don't have dancing lights, right?
I
Do I?
don't think so. I don't think you have. Do you have cantrips? I don't think you have cantrips. No, you don't.
Dang.
You have
I mean, I
Lame.
can give you some little sparks or little mini fireworks with prestidigitation.
Oh yeah, prestidigitation. Wait, do I have prestidigitation?
You do not. You do not have any cantrips, from what I recall. Baker doesn't get cantrips normally.
I don't have anything flashy.
I mean, I can.
Well,
I can
I
give you
just I just passed the tin over to him of the lemon bar.
And then Kaladin, trying to really sell it, just prestidigitations it.
Little sparks like fireworks. Choo choo choo.
He simply looks down at it, and he looks up at you all, and then he simply takes out a letter, and he writes down basically, I'll take the housing and the unlimited suites.
All right.
We got it.
Perfect.
Custom,
Ladies and gentlemen,
but he specifies custom built suites when he asks, custom built matter built specifically to his specifications.
Deal.
You want me to draw up a menu for you now?
Yeah, just get a whole custom menu just for him.
But no, seriously, will he take us up on that friend request though?
Oh my goodness. Also, I forgot to mention this, but actually, that proficiency was a +5, not a +4, because you guys are level 13. I forgot about that.
Hey.
Because you guys barely got over the final mark.
Yep.
Last session. Anyway. So on that note, so Kaladin, he asks for your hand.
I give him my hand.
He cuts the palm of your hand and proceeds to splatter and puts a bloody handprint on contract.
That's one way to sign a contract.
And he proceeds to do the same. And then after that, he rolls up the contract, takes it, and then he nods and he jumps back out of the window.
Oh, we have that handled now.
Kaladin, why is it always the goddamn hand?
What has my hand done to you? All right.
So on that note, as the week goes by, you hear about a startling number of deaths within Aeneas. As the count drops, and suddenly, as all the counts and the lords all died at a massive banquet they were having to celebrate their succession to Umayig, and they all happen to die of some strange poisonous effect.
I wonder what
we've just committed some actual war crime.
Okay, Perry.
Dude, war crimes don't exist in this world.
Damn, Perry, you really breathed into that mic.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
Breathing ensues.
Thank you for that, Cookie.
You Gucci, yo.
Okay. So you guys, so Bloodraven does as you ask, and Aeneas is left. The streets of Aeneas are left filled with the blood of his victims, as he leaves a raven sigil at each death, painted from the blood of his victims. And soon Aeneas is purged of the rebellious nobles that turned against him. However, Steel was able to escape to Umayig during the chaos.
Steel?
He gave you one job.
And he did it. Oh, you're talking about.
Yeah.
However, Bloodraven
Probably should have specified Steel.
However,
well.
Bloodraven does give you information through things that he's found that that it shows that Steel had left for Umayig right after the rebellion happened. That he had been going to and from Umiig for quite some time.
Alright, can we resurrect the Count?
Unfortunately, his body was burned, so as a result, no.
Alright, we need true resurrection or wish for that. Okay.
Basically.
What about the ashes? Are they usable, or
I don't think ashes counts for resurrection.
then for the time being, I suggest a Regency Council composed of all of his next of kin and trusted allies who are still left. At least that way he'll be somewhat more insulated.
Were you saying something there, Cookie?
No, I just said that's a good idea.
Oh, okay. All right.
I.e. Mirror Leywin's situation.
Also, there is a letter left for you, Aldwin, from Neru himself to be delivered to you in the event of his death.
Hell.
It basically states that whatever decision that is made for the government of of Aeneas and the Alurtha Margrave, he'd like for you to be the last line of defense and to take control of the region should all else fail. Basically, if things don't work out in the Margrave, he's basically giving you evidence that the Margrave belongs to you now. Basically giving you and Leowyn control over the entire south of Hanak.
Okay then. Ironic. Huh. Technically, I'm now a duke.
Count, but yeah.
By Crusader King 2 standards.
Why is that?
Is the south of Hanak its own duchy, by chance?
It's split between different... Well, the south of Hanak was split between two lords, you and him.
So I'm assuming this region's under one title umbrella in some way?
It could have been if the queen made it that way.
Alright then, well... Okay, first move. Going with make a council over the city of Aeneas. Secondly, gonna formalize the claim over the city and actually have a deed or get the paperwork together for Aldwin to be the inheritor, to be the proper inheritor, or at least to hold the title, or hold the title per se.
Mm-hmm.
And then try to write to the queen and say, hey, can you start making duchies? We're going to need them.
The queen will write you back that she has something else planned after the war, but she will keep that in mind.
Oh no.
Yeah, good grief, okay.
But it will be something similar. Anyway, but with that, Umiig sends you a personal letter, Aldwin, basically congratulating you on defeating this rebellion, and that they hope that the Lewis spirit rests in peace. Signed by the King of Umiig.
Real quick, should Aldwin make a reply?
That's up to you. What do you guys think?
Thanks. We earned it.
Yeah, go ahead. Reply. We're petty. We're petty people.
We're petty enough to assassinate all the ruling
We're so
class.
fucking petty with the Lua, my dude. We're so petty.
Aldwin's just gonna have us doing the whole scribe thing again to make sure his words are filtered.
Mm-hmm.
He's more or less gonna send the equivalent of the thumbs up emoji. Hope you have a good day. Thank you for the recognition. Kind of deal. Very polite, very cordial. You know, not gonna say my hands are clean in this situation, but pretty damn close.
I mean, you don't even say how clean your hands are.
Yeah, the intention just he basically sends a standard. Acknowledge I acknowledge this. Yada yada yada. Hope you have a good day.
Don't say yada yada yada. Just write out something that's actually nice.
In terms of the scribe, go talk to the diplomat to get something. Go talk to Searson to get something nice written.
Searson?
No. Oh,
Just give him a mint.
No, something nice.
Mm-hmm.
What am I doing? Writing something nice about?
You're basically you're writing something nice as to respond to the King of Umayak's congratulations about gaining back Aeneas.
Oh yes, and congratulations for your recent seceding. And of course, your what is it? The king had a recent rise to power. Right?
Yes.
And that we hope that you are having a very good time running your nation, and that things are very stable and your crops are fertile.
Searson's way of saying
Crops are fertile, your arms are made.
Searson's way of saying eat shit and die.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Alden will ask to be for this to be tacked on. Of I hope your reign is long and prosperous, and the sunshine shines nicely on your face and your lawn.
I hope your Imperial Mandate lasts a very long time. Thank you.
Hey, third name drop. After how many years? Fucking god, that thing's probably still sitting on Alar's piano at this fucking point.
I was about to use that as the thing to trade to the Blood Raven.
Oh my god, that actually would have been clever. Anyway.
I was thinking of it.
P.S. You smell nice.
Oh my god.
So, yes, you smell nice.
So you finish that letter, you send it off, and there was no word back, but you assume that the king took it quite well.
How do you know how I smell?
And
I was about to say we could send a baker's dozen worth of pastries to him.
Do you?
But never mind.
I was about to say, do you?
We took back the county. Here's some treats.
Tate, Whitney, would you be willing to send treats to the enemy?
I will send in a double arrangement. My idea, do not steal.
Don't send it too much, though.
Oh, of course. Wait, how many people are we making this for?
The king.
Yeah, just two.
Two? Oh, it's not too many then. Just like
the food taster, the food taster and the emperor.
Well, we'll make something. Make sure they enjoy it too.
So you guys send it out, and it is received and taken by the king. And a week passes, and Kaladin, it is your birthday. Yay! The 25th of Bavasi.
Hell yeah.
And that is when a worn down, basically devastated sailing ship sails into the harbor, brought in by the tide.
Oh no.
The local dock workers get to work breaking it down, and as they do, they find something inside that hastily calls for your attention, Kaladin, the attention of the council.
Oh no.
Council time.
Kaladin, you get there first, and inside you discovered a badly injured Riss.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck. Riss?
I take her to Goblin Assassin.
Yeah. Oh, not the short stack. You did this to me on the day of my short stack's wedding.
I take her to a healer immediately.
So you take her to the apothecary.
Yeah. Do I have any healing potions on me?
I'm sure you guys have plenty.
Right.
Didn't you have 100 of those?
All right, we'll say I have one. Like I give her some and bring her to the healer.
All right. You do so, and in her barely lucid state, she relays to you that Renier, your father, and Marcirus have been taken by a nest of bats. Night, Perry.
Bye,
So, yeah.
Perry.
Night, Perry.
Good night. Hope you all have fun. Kick some butt for me. And,
Of course.
Of course.
and
Thank you
also
for
Scrooge
your
Chin.
wise words.
No problem.
Also, screw what?
Scrooge can do. Make him into fried chicken for me.
I'm gonna fire
Oh,
that man up like rotisserie.
Oh my fucking god!
AFJ.
No.
We're gonna put him on a spit roast.
Oh my god!
My God!
Jesus
Okay.
Christ!
See ya.
Hellfire!
Bye.
Dark fire!
Anyway,
Bye.
wait, is Devin? Oh yeah, Devin's missing this. I gotta add him back in. Fuck. Anyway,
Well, Devin's in the server.
no, I'm saying on Foundry.
Oh, of course.
I took him out. Anyway, so in her barely lucid state, she explains to you that your mother and not your father and your adopted mother were taken by a scattering of bats.
Shit. Well, he's on the move. Alright. I'll go notify the council and also Neru.
So you guys,
What
so,
happened?
so Colin, do you explain to them basically what's going on with your family issues?
Might as well.
What do you say?
I guess to keep things short, my birth mother died like 20-ish years ago. And my newfound uncle that I learned about the existence of about,
A couple months
month
ago.
ago or so. Yeah, a couple months ago. He came out of the shadows and offered to, well, bring her back. And in a moment of weakness, I helped him in that and unknowingly put my parents in danger. I sent Chris over here to track them down and warn them, bring them back safely if possible, but it seems that my uncle got to him first. Would you say that's enough of a recap, Keith?
Oh, that's pretty good. How do you guys respond to that?
I mean, I'm fine with it.
What can we do about your parents?
Well, track down my uncle before he sacrifices my parents for this ritual.
Oh, is there by any chance you could just replace that with anyone else's parents?
Sadly, no. They have to be close blood relatives.
But to be exact, the Shadowstone requires two people to be sacrificed that had a profound connection to the nest.
A profound connection. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there aren't exactly that many people. And my parents fit the bill. So I'm choosing my parents.
Well, let's go help you make that choice. Hmm?
And that is when Neru comes in from the shadows, and he says, "I found the Shadowstone."
Hog,
Perfect timing.
as always.
Am I to assume that your uncle?
He got his hands on my parents, yes.
That would explain why there's a nest of activity in there now. Okay, we need to get going then in that case.
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked to have Alar here for this, considering what we're up against, but I guess we'll have to do.
Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we are going up against a pure vampire, so make what preparations you need to before we head out.
As you say that, Neru's eyes seem to wander over to Tate, as he notices something that Tate has. Well, that'll do wonderfully.
What do I have?
The Sunblade.
Yes, I do
The
have.
Sunblade.
That is the only thing that we have currently. That's the only thing besides the Mortal Blade that can kill a vampire.
Really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
vampires are unfortunately very hardy to kill. So.
Mm-hmm. All right. Gonna be dual wielding some shit.
As you guys get ready, Rainier and Allison both come to you, and they're basically like, "We want along."
Oh. I'm not gonna deny you that.
Well, that's a no from Devin, sadly.
He's not coming?
Not right now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, all right. And as preparations are getting ready, I can just imagine the amount of silver you guys are getting your hands on. Actually, you guys don't need it since you guys have magic weapons, but
I'm getting a pressure washer filled with holy water.
Wow.
Yes, holy water thrower.
I bought a pressure washer.
Oh my goodness. As everyone's getting ready, Neru pulls you over to the side, Kaladin.
What is it?
I just want to let you know this right now. You do know that Thanatos plans on chucking that thing into the deepest depths of the shadows, right? To where no one can find it.
Shadowstone?
Yes.
I've made my peace with it.
Are you sure?
I don't want to see that side of my mother again. I don't want anyone else to, either. So
I will double check to make sure, because I understand how this might feel to you. In a way.
It's necessary.
Alright. Well.
Thank you.
He nods. Well, we'll be up in a tough fight. I don't know what's going to happen once we get there.
I don't think anyone else does either.
Let's just see.
Yes, the best we can do is be adaptable and improvise when needed.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, is anyone planning on getting anything specifically for this upcoming fight against a vampire, or
holy water?
Holy water, okay.
Like dumpy amounts of it.
Anyone else?
Stop saying dumpy.
I'll also get my hands on some holy water.
Garlic and steaks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wooden steaks, not.
Get a railgun, load that up with wooden sticks.
Railgun!
Alright, Tay, is there anything in particular you want to
get? I guess I'll get holy water.
Okay.
I'll fist it.
We're gonna get the holy hand grenade.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Gabe.
Alright, sweet. Good to know. Holy hand grenade isn't an actual weapon.
Sad.
That'd be a wonderful item.
I feel like I lost a server here. I don't know what it was. Anyway.
Your mama.
Funny. So you guys stock up.
Your mama.
You guys stock up on holy water. And the church, I like to imagine that Pino just looked at you all like kind of weirdly as she gives you the holy water. It's like, what exactly do you all have planned for today that requires this much holy water?
Just going on a hunt.
I can just imagine all the clerics having to bless this much holy water.
Yep.
I'm not before. That's funny.
Can I apply holy water to any of my blades?
So holy water, so What I can tell, no, it's mainly meant to be a splash weapon.
Bruh. Why can't we coat our weapons in holy water?
I mean, I'll let you coat your weapons in holy water. It will do.
All right, yeah.
So as a result, if the target is a fiend or undead, it'll last for an hour it'll last for an hour like a poison, and if the target is a fiend or undead, it takes an extra 2d6 radiant damage.
Nice. Yeah, I'll apply that to all of my other weapons just in case I lose or am disarmed.
All right. I gave everyone holy water now. I think I gave everyone holy water. Let me just double check to make sure. Okay. So on that note,
20 flasks of holy water. Hell yeah!
Once you guys are ready, Neru will be waiting for you guys in the shadow of the castle, and he simply looks at you all. Well, first time vampire hunting, he says to you guys.
Makes two of us.
That's probably all of us.
Yeah.
Oh no, Tate, have you hunted a vampire before?
My sisters haven't.
Oh man. Also, it's funny that we're going after a vampire now when we lost our paladin and ranger.
Oh yeah, what a great time to start.
So
Damn it.
We'll be fine.
yeah, you guys will be fine. So you guys
Not a
are
baker.
grabbed by the shadows by Neru, and you guys are pulled through with him. Thankfully, you guys do not have to make a intelligence and int save because Neru's presence is protecting you from the shadows.
Wonderful.
Thanks, Dad.
It'd be convenient if we just come out insane for the fight.
Oh my goodness. And as you guys are pulled through, you guys hear whispers coming from the shadows, and it eventually leads to you all being taken out of the shadows into a large cathedral-like cave.
That gave it all.
And you see Savan von Mosa standing in front of the Shadowstone with your parents tied up near it.
What the fuck does he look like?
He kind of looks. He does have some resemblance to Kaladin with the gold eyes, pale skin, black hair. But you see this, since he's a vampire. You see this more. He looks refined, but then when he sees you all, he kind of gives like this snarled grin that makes him look more bestial. Ah, welcome, nephew. I'm glad you were able to finally arrive for the resurrection of your mother. That is why you are here, I hope.
I'm to stop you, Uncle.
He kind of snarls. Stop me? Why? When I'm giving you the greatest gift imaginable.
Well, after some thinking, some contemplation, I don't want to see my mother like that again.
Honestly, I think he deserves inspiration for his resolve.
Yeah, I think he gets inspiration from that.
Yay!
Yes! Kaladin!
He kind of snarls at you. You would dare. You choose these murderers of your mother and this pathetic bloodline over your own mother.
Yes. Yes, I do.
You were the spitting image of her back before she became what she was truly meant to be.
Even if that is the case, let's make do with me instead of her.
I do not think so. I think that, and as this monologue goes on, Neru just kind of teleports behind him with the shadows and smashes the Shadowstone into pieces. I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep talking. And when he does that, unfortunately, a shadow portal tears open in the fabric of reality, and all of you are sucked in.
Well, shit.
and you all are thrown to the ground in front of a giant skeleton of some creature that you have never seen before. Let me just pull you guys this map now. Morceris and your father Neru were taken with you as well.
So, are they like conscious? They free or?
They're bound, but I assume that you use your knife to cut them free.
Yeah, I'll also each give them a weapon, and holy water, of course.
All right.
So I give my dad the +3 Jian, and what did my mother do?
She's an arcane trickster. Your father was the mastermind like you.
Yes. I'll give her the +1 rapier and the +1 dagger.
All right. So you hand that to them.
Yep.
All right. Is everyone Foundry and able to see?
And also, I'll give them like each 5 vials of holy water.
All right.
So.
Oh no, I got signed out.
No.
Come back to us.
That might have been because I added in Devin to the list of users, so it kicked everybody out.
Oh. I'm back.
How dare you, nephew? After all I've done to turn your mother into the vampire she was meant to be, that I searched for this thing, you would dare turn against me?
I dare.
Then you will die like she did.
Might have a fallback plan or two.
And that's when due to the seething anger within him seems to make the shadows themselves quake for a moment, and that's when you hear this roar in the distance. I will not be stopped by the likes of you. You will not deny me what is mine. And
afraid we already have.
And that is when.
Before we deny him, what is his? Can you tell me what his how to spell his name?
Savan.
Yeah, Savan.
Savan. Yeah, Savan von Mosa.
Wow, I fucking.
And when this giant, shadowy-like dragon seems to birth from the shadows behind him, summoned by his rage.
Oh shit!
I'll kill you. I'll kill every last one of you. Yeah, he roars as his vampire nature is fully flared. Bat wings sprout out of his arms, and I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
All right, sir. Damn, what the fuck?
Where'd my dang dice go? There it is. I thought it disappeared from the screen.
Oh, I can smell this pork chops. They smell so good. Anyway. Really thought about? Okay. Okay. Really? No, we're not doing that. Really? You know what? Fine. Anyway, okay. So, starting up with the top of the round, we're gonna have Kaladin. As soon as I fix this guy real quick. Okay, and we're going to begin.
All right.
Kaladin,
I'm guessing does the giant ass skeleton caught like is that difficult terrain or what?
Yes. Well, nah. Leave it alone. Just like I'll say that you're
okay.
able to clamber over it pretty easily. Since you are in the shadows in Nerul's domain.
Perfect. I guess I can't just simply climb up to him like that, right?
That would cost you a climb. That would cost you an athletics check to be able to climb up.
We both know I'm not that athletic. I guess I'll just take the long route. I'll yeah, action to turn invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and
so let me go
gonna
ahead.
move.
Give me a second here. Let me just turn on the invisible status effect for you.
Thank you. And then
there we are. Okay.
Then can't take an action while the game is currently.
on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go.
You just gotta.
Okay.
And that is that.
All right.
I have the Mortal Blade in one hand, and the Flame Tongue in the other.
All right. Savan roars as you disappear. Where are you, nephew? I will bathe in your blood.
Well, damn.
Catch me if you can.
So you say that, and as the next turn comes up, we have Neru going. You know what? He's gonna for this. He's going to use. It's weird hearing Fredbo cut in and out. Is it just me or?
Yeah, it's cutting.
It's me too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's stopping here and there.
I just want to check to make sure. Anyway, Neru is going to use. Is going to use. What is it called? He's going to use Focus of the Shadows, and he's gonna let Tate take his turn.
Real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So now Tate, you now have 20.18 initiative, and Neru will now have 9.
Thank you, Neru. You're a saint. Okay.
So let me just switch over. 20.
Man, we are far. Do we have to like walk around this bone thing?
No, I'll just say that due to the fact that you're with Neru, you can traverse through the depths of the shadows easily, including whatever objects might be in there.
Oh wait, I can fly too. Okay. Okay. I don't think I can even get that far or reach him like that yet. How far is he? Sorry, I was supposed to plan. I didn't plan.
No, you're good.
Okay, so I might use a spell then, since I can't go over there yet. So I'm assuming that vampires are vulnerable to fire, or no?
Roll Arcana for me with advantage, and add a +5. Okay, so with an 18, you know for a fact that vampires are more vulnerable to radiant. Though they might be susceptible to fire. Fire you're not sure about. Radiant is a yes.
Okay. Okay. You know what? I'll try fireball, see what happens.
You're gonna fireball him?
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead.
Can I hit him in what's behind him? The dragon?
Yeah. You just have to place a template on him.
Oh, where'd it go? Oh, let me do it again. There we go.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage. Alright. The Void Dragon will fail. And Savan will succeed. So they will both take 31 points of damage. As you do indeed see Savan's skin start to chip away from the flames as he roars out in anger. And you definitely can tell that he is vulnerable to fire damage. But he seems to be a lot tankier than you would expect a vampire of his nature to be.
Okay. So, alright, cool. Now I'm gonna walk up here. That was like 30 feet, right? Oh, wait, 35. Back here. And as a bonus action, I think I can activate my Sunblade as a bonus action, right?
I believe so.
Let me see. Yeah, I can. Yeah. So as a bonus action, I'm gonna make my Sunblade appear.
He hisses when he sees the Sunblade. Did you get that?
I found it.
Then I'll be sure to take it off your corpse then.
You can try.
And with that will end your turn, and it will be Savan's turn. And Savan looks clearly unhappy as he flaps his wings. No, let us begin our feast. And he's going to rush over to you, Tate.
Uh-oh.
He's going to attack you. And so he's going to make, 2 attacks. 2 greatsword attacks. With a 12, he will miss. And then with a 28, he will hit.
Oh yeah, it does hit.
And with that, you will take 16 damage, Tate.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, he's going to try and bite you.
No. That hit?
Let's see. A 17 will miss in this case. And then he will transform into mist and move over here. And that will end his turn. Rainier, your father, Kaladin, shall go. And he's immediately going to rush for Savan. And wielding your +3 GN in hand, he's going to attack him. Wait, can he? Wait, who's that? I don't recall, actually. Whatever. Anyway, he's going to attack him. With a 21, he will hit. And you see what appears to be this poison seep into Savan's system as he coughs. Something special I made just for you. You hear your father say as he twirls the blade. Hi. And then he growls as I will end Rainier's turn. Circin, it is now your turn. Oh, car stepped away. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. You know what? I guess I'll do it for him then. He's going to move up. Or she's going to move up, and she's going to attack Savan with her... Yeah, let's go with the Wind Saber. With me, she will miss, but then she's going to use one of her tactics. Give me a second here.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Hi, Car. Since you weren't here, I attacked for you. You missed. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Like I was going to
bonus
assume.
action. Help someone.
Okay. I'm assuming with a little help.
Yay.
So who would you like? So how
Who
many?
goes after me?
Whitney will go. So next up is Rainier, Whitney, and then Marcirus.
Okay. Well, Rainier can have it, I guess.
I was about to say you can spend more than you can spend more than one prep point to give help to more than one person.
All right, I'll spend 3 prep points to give all 3 of them the help action.
Okay, so you are down to 10
Advantage
prep points.
for everyone.
You're down to 10 prep points, and with that, Rainier, Whitney, and Marcirus have advantage on their next attack roll on the next attack against Savan.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, next up is Rainier. Rainier, you're going to see him. You're going to see him kind of like take a deep breath, and he's going to summon his turret. That looks to be cannon-like. It seems to be a large cylinder object. And he's going to make it use its Force Ballista. And he will take, and it will take, and Savan will take 6 damage. That'll be his turn. So Whitney, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to pull out a butterfly tart from my bag, and I bite off both of the wings and then the rest of the body, and I cast fly on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just do that. Oh wait, I should probably target myself first, right?
Probably a good idea.
Is it alt?
Alt click, yeah.
There's fly. And I'm gonna fly in close to just because I know I have a speed of 60 when I'm flying. So right there.
Alright.
And I don't think I can do anything else other than that. Do I have bonus actions? Let me see. Is anyone at low health that I can reach within
Not
60
yet.
feet?
Not yet. Tate took a bit of damage, but that's about it.
Alright. I'm gonna wait then.
Okay, at the end of your turn, Savan's going to use a legendary action to send to attack Rainier.
Motherfucker.
Apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good.
There we go. Okay. Alright. And with that will end Whitney's turn. Next up is Marcirus. She is going to... Wait a second. Anyway, okay. And with that, she's going to cast. Oh, why not? She's gonna cast Firebolt at him. With 22, she will hit. Oh, didn't say who. Whatever. Okay. And he will take. In that case, he will take 46 points of fire damage.
Damn.
And with that, that will end her turn.
What?
Hmm?
No.
Alright. Next up is Allison. Overstreet, please. Thank you.
Get her, sis. Get him.
And you see her take a deep breath as she's going to. Actually, what does that one do? Hold up. Wait, You know, yeah, okay, that'll work. She's gonna cast Hunger of Hadar.
Makes him very hungry.
So he will take 14 points of. If he fails to save, he will take 14 points of cold and acid damage. And he will succeed, only taking half instead. And on that will end her turn. Next up is the dragon's turn. And in its rage, it's going to fly overhead. It's going to fly over to here. And let's see who it can hit.
Oh shit.
It's going to take a deep breath. And let's see here. That'll work.
You can cast shield as a reaction, right?
Against a save, I'm afraid not.
Jeez.
Damn it.
There we go. So I need the people affected by that to make me a deck save, please.
Gee.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Holy crap. That's
Oh
another
fuck
piece.
no. Oh fuck no.
Oh no.
No.
Oh,
My word.
my hubby.
Can I switch my
Of
deck
course you
spell?
succeeded.
Unfortunately, no.
Why not? It's my wife right there.
Rainier's turn is dispersed by this burst of stellar flare energy, while Tate will take 19 points of damage. Meanwhile, everyone else, and also who is that? Rainier will take 26, and everyone else will take 54 points of damage.
Jeez.
54. Gosh dang.
We need healing.
I'm at half health already.
Oh, Whitney, you're gonna have to make me a con save to keep concentration on the fly spell.
Oh, con save?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, con save. Please. Oh wait, constitution save.
Yeah.
I thought you meant I thought you meant concentration for a second.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing, basically.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, so I'm gonna
life.
so I'm gonna assume that you don't have a bonus to your save, right?
No.
Even with the +5 from Sirius, and yeah, you don't beat a 27, so your fly spell is dissipated.
And I fall to the ground.
In front of the dragon. In front of this dragon sitting on the ledge.
Shit.
Next up is Neru's turn. What do you guys want to do? Focus the dragon or focus Savan?
That's what
I
I
feel like
get for
Neru can
going
take on a
all the
dragon.
way.
Alright. He's going to teleport in front of Whitney then.
Oh gosh.
And then he's going to use his Shadow Sphere.
Neru! Don't die,
With a
please!
23, he will hit
Dang.
and deal 88 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, that's
Piercing and plenty of necrotic.
a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
And that will end his turn. Back at the top of round, Kaladin, it is your turn.
Okay. Time to move and dash.
Bonus action
Right
dash, I
over.
assume.
Yep.
I wouldn't go
Right
into that
here.
sphere,
Oh, right.
because that is Hunger of Hadar.
I thought that was like... Go right here, yeah?
I was like, yep, and currently Savan is blinded because he's within the Hunger of Hadar.
And I'm invisible, so... Guess I'll attack him with the flame tongue.
Alright.
There you are. With advantage, of course.
With a 23, that will hit.
23.
Roll damage.
Alright. How do I do that again?
Just roll damage.
Alright. Oh.
I was about to say, you can just... There's a damage button, dude. Oh.
27. Oh, wait. That's right. Sneak attack damage as well.
Yep.
And that is 66.
I'm going to assume the 46 was fire.
Yes. Well, I doubled it.
Oh, okay. Well, doubling would be...
yeah.
Doubling would... Well, double... It's literally double as in the entire number, not the dice.
Yeah.
I'll just take... So that's 7. That's 7 plus 11 is 22. So that's 29. Plus another 28. He takes 57 points of damage.
Nice.
And as a legendary action, he is going to try and swipe at you, Kaladin.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, wait, not advantage. Disadvantage. Give me a second.
That's more like it.
And with 14, he will miss, and that will be his last legendary action. And is there anything else I should do this turn?
I am... Oh, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Alright, next up is Savan's turn. He is going to heal for 20 points of health. And then he's going to take a step forward out of the Hunger of Hadar as he kind of uses... and being able to see again, he just looks over at you. He's going to attack you again.
Come at me. Not like that, though.
With 27, 27 will hit, and you will take 8 points of slashing damage.
That is acceptable.
And then he's going to turn around. He's going to try and bite your father.
I don't do that here.
Hmm?
No.
Not my papa.
Not my papa, please.
The 24 that will hit.
Shit.
And your father will take 18 points of damage of piercing and necrotic damage as he is drained of some of his blood. Alright. With that will end his turn. Next up is Tate.
Okie dokie. Okay, so how far can this reach out? Oh, like 30 feet. Okay, so I'm gonna do Aura of Vitality
Alright.
as an action. Oh, wait, let me. I want to put my dusted hand point in there.
All right. Which will do what?
It will just double the dice.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
All right. So you spend 1 dusted hand point. Bring you down to 4.
It has to be on me, right?
Yep, it's centered on you. Yep, it's from with you with a 30-foot aura. Let me go ahead and put that on.
So if I'm doubling the dice, would it be 4d6 instead?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanna. Can I? Oh, Whitney's over there. I can't heal her. Alright, who needs
It's okay,
healing?
King.
I was about to say you and Kaladin and Rainier.
Okay, I think I can only heal one person though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can only heal like one person. So yeah, I'll heal Rainier.
All right.
So
It's a 30-foot
40,
radius,
right?
but it can only affect one person?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
So it's 4d6, right?
Yep. 46.
So do I just put another 2d6 in the situational bonus?
Yep.
Okay. That's not what I want to do. Okay, well, I'll just do it again. Roll!
I was gonna say you could also critical. I was gonna say you could also critical hit it as well if that works.
Oh, okay. I'll do that next time.
Okay.
Why are you... Just give me 2d6.
So we're gonna
Okay,
get
so
back.
that's 15?
Yep. 13 for
I'm
him.
sorry, 13.
Thank you for that. He says as he's healed by that aura.
Then I'm gonna action surge. And move up here. The template can't move, but can I move the template?
I think I have. I mean, I can.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alright, then I'm gonna do the Sunblade on him.
All right. Target him.
There we go. Really?
12 will miss. Roll to hit again.
Bruh!
16 will also miss.
Hey, what's up with you, man?
So Savan will kind of deflect the Sunblade with his great sword, obviously trying to avoid it as much as possible. Get away from me! And he's going to, as a legendary action, attack you, Tate.
Of course that hits.
27 will hit, and he will deal 13 points of slashing damage to you.
Okay, well, can I, as a reaction, I'm gonna do Dusted Hands weapon snaring.
Oh, so reduce damage.
Yeah.
So that's going to be reduced by 1d6 plus your charisma modifier, I believe.
Do I roll that?
Yeah, roll it.
It's +5, right?
Yep. Alright, so you'll reduce that damage by 6, so in that case you'll only take 7 damage.
Okay.
So as the greatsword comes at you, you kind of like stick your hands into like this pouch of dust. You pull it back out, and with this magical Dust, you're able to block some of the damage as you get slightly scraped on the arm.
All right.
And then Rainier's turn, and he's going to attack Savan with the GN. And as a bonus action, he's going to give you advantage on your next attack, Tate.
Thank you.
And with that, he is going to... Yep, there we go. With 23, he will hit, and he will deal an extra... Yeah, let's go with 5d6. He will deal 33 points of damage to Savan.
Nice.
With
That's
that,
what we like to see.
Saracen, it is now your turn.
Hello?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Oh. Let's see here. Get on my screen. Thanks. So, let me use my action to help. Help, who is this on the left here? Allison?
Alright.
And then bonus action with a little help, Rainier and Marcirus.
Alright. So that will cost you 2 more prep points, bringing you down to 8.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Alright. It is now Rainier's turn. Rainier's going to take a deep breath, and he's going to summon up his magical energy, and he's going to cast Scorching Ray. This will be with advantage, thanks to your with a little help. With a 16, he will unfortunately miss, as Savan deflects all 3 of the Scorching Rays. Now end his turn. Whitney, it is now your turn.
Okay, I need to do something to fix this. But you know what? No, I can attack first. I'm going to pull out a fucking a thing of peppermint bark, and I'm gonna cast peppermint shrapnel at the dragon.
Alright, watch that
The
cone. Watch that cone. You might hit Neru if you're not careful with the aim.
Alright. Well, let me see. Alright. Okay. Where is it? There we are. There we go.
Roll damage.
Oh, I thought I did. There we go.
With an unnatural 20, he will succeed and only take 14 points of damage.
Alright.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I should probably, if I can heal. Shit, where is it? Why won't it do more than one person?
Because you have to, because it only refers to one. Oh, weird.
Well, it's mass healing word, so I don't know why I'm not being able to. I'm trying to target more than one. How the fuck?
Let me see there. Oh, hold down shift while alt clicking.
Alright, let's see if I can get everyone in this.
Alright, so they will all receive. They will all receive a.
What? What does that mean? Whitney checks.
No, I have no clue why it's only talking to them. Anyway, all these people will get 8 points of healing back.
Alright, cool.
Yes.
And that's all.
Alright, with that, that'll end your turn. Maybe more serious. As legendary action, Savan is going to turn into a cloud of bats. And he's going to move over here. And with that, Marcellus is going to cast another spell. This time, she's going to cast Hold Person on him.
I'd like to see that.
Alright, so he's going to make a save. With a 13, he will fail, and he is now restrained by Hold Person. With that, Allison's going to
Get
go.
up!
And she's going to cast. She will cast. Dissident Whispers on him. At the 3rd level. So if he fails, he will take 11 points of psychic damage. He will fail and take that amount of damage. And with that, due to the fact he's paralyzed, he can't do legendary action. That's now the dragon's turn. And it's going to take another deep breath as it proceeds to. Let's see here. Nah, hold up. Let's roll a d6 real quick. Oh, yep, its breath weapon's back, so it's just going to fire it off again. So here we go again.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Oh boy!
I'm gonna roll damage for it. Not 20 from Tate.
Can I roll again? Cause my reaction, or is that only just for one thing?
What was the reaction thing for?
It would. Sorry. It reduces. Oh, damage from magical weapons. Okay, my bad. I'm not level 10 yet.
Right.
That one got fine. That's
okay.
That's
so wait,
I still have my inspiration, right?
Yeah.
I like to use it right. Well,
all right.
nah, it's fine.
You sure?
I can use uncanny dodge, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
I'll use that instead.
Okay, so you take half damage. So everyone except for Pete and Kaladin take... Wait, you have evasion.
Yeah, I'll take half the half.
Yeah, so 1/4. So everyone except for everyone except for Tate and good old Kaladin will take 68 points of damage. Give me a second here.
Wait, I didn't pass that?
Nope, you failed with, and it says you rolled an 11.
I rolled my dex saving throw just now.
I think it might have rolled for you.
Yeah, roll for her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was prompted and I rolled
Oh,
an 18,
fuck
but it
me.
says I rolled a 13.
I was late.
Oh. Yeah, I'll take the half. Okay, in that case, Winnie, you don't take 68, you take 34.
Thank you.
Did I already do? No, I haven't done Tate's yet. Tate. Whitney. Meanwhile, Neru and Rainier are not having a fun time. As they're both down, as they're both really below health now.
Oh no.
Tell me no rules, can't even take on solo an adult void dragon.
He's down to 46
Whoa.
health, he's fine. For the most part. With that, it is now Neru's turn, he's going to attack again. Where is he? There you are. And then inventory, Shadow Sphere again. Using Blessing of the Shadows, he's going to attack again, this time with advantage. The 25, he will hit. And deal 69 damage.
Nice.
Leaving the dragon still alive, but just barely. And with that, we're back up the top round. Kaladin, it is your turn. Savan is paralyzed, and the void dragon appears to be near death.
Paralyzed means that an attack on them is a crit, right?
Within 5 feet is a crit and has advantage.
Alright.
Well, you're about to mess him up, aren't you?
Oh, yes,
That
sir.
laugh was positive.
Okay. Time to fuck this man up. Okay, so. Alright. I applied holy water to the mortal blade.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. Good. I remember mentioning that. Okay. See what this thing can do. So. 29 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll damage. So when you add the two, so there's going to be a two. So put a 2d6 by itself and multiply that by 2, and then add the sneak attack.
The formula right now is 1d8 plus 6 plus 2d6.
1d8 plus 6 plus 2d plus 6 plus 2d6.
Yeah, that's the formula right now.
Okay.
So
you're going to add another 2d6 times that by 2. That's the extra radiant.
and this is a sneak attack.
And then add your sneak attack, and then critical hit that.
All right, so 66. Add another 2d6.
Yeah, and then we'll put that if you're going to do that, put that 2d6 in parentheses along with times 2 or asterisk 2.
Roger. Parentheses 2d times 2. Yeah, I did that right. 66 plus in parentheses 2d6 times 2.
Yep.
Critical hit that shit. Woo!
Okay, so that is 81 points of damage.
Damn, boy.
Bonus action to attack again.
Okay. So that fire didn't get multiplied, so wait, that's 86. So only subtract the, what was it? This fire was the 46. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 2D. Well, yeah, okay. So 5, 1, 3, 2. That's 11. 20 minus that, that's 70. That's 22. So that's 90. So that's 92 points of damage. All right, roll that again.
All right, this time with the mortal blade. So, advantage. Woo!
A 33 will indeed hit. Roll damage.
All right. Plus, Alright, so 1d8 plus 6 plus 3 plus 1d6, or 1d8 plus 6.
Yep.
Interesting. And then 2d6 for the radiant.
Yep, times that by 2.
Critical hit that shit.
Okay, so that is 58 points of damage. I have to multiply one of these. So the first one's radiant. Okay, so that's 7. That's 51 plus 14. That's 65. So you take 65 points of damage this time.
Ooh. I like high numbers.
Anything else I do this turn?
That's about it, Chief.
Okay, on that, we're going to end your turn. It's going to be Savan's turn. He's going to make a wisdom save. He's not going to heal because he definitely took too much damage there. So he's going to try and make a wisdom save to get out of that. With a 14, he will fail, so he is still stuck. It is your turn. Remember that Rainier gave you advantage on your next attack roll against him.
Yeah, boy.
But since he's paralyzed, you also get advantage on him, and any hit that you have is a crit.
Have fun.
Like, alright. I'm gonna hit him with the Sunblade again.
Okay.
Advantage.
A 30. That's a crit. Okay. Oh, wait. What the fuck?
King shit.
Oh, that
I got 2 net 20s.
Oh my god.
Two?
Everyone.
Roll damage.
Man, the last time I did that, I was still playing Fleck, B.
Yeah, that'll be critical hit, yeah.
Okay.
Last time I got 2 net 20s in a row.
Okay.
I shot him at
So Savan will take 86 points of damage.
Oh god.
Alright. He's still up, though.
Alright, well, I'm about to hit again.
Go ahead.
Is it still advantage?
Yeah, it's still advantage because he's paralyzed and you're flanking him. A 23 will hit. Roll damage. This is still a critical hit because he's paralyzed.
I don't have critical hit, so... Oh, wait.
No. Yeah, he's paralyzed. Critical hit still applies. Okay. So, Tate and Kaladin, how do you two want to defeat this vampire abomination?
I want to do it, bro. You get the kill.
Alright. Tate slashes his legs, he kneels down. And then Cal will stab him with the mortal blade. At the same time with the flame tongue. Ends the flames, radiant damage. Just spurt out his eyes, nose, and mouth, just filling it with light. And he just dies right there.
You hear him let out this scream before he turns to dust, before his eyes are burned from the inside out, and he falls to the ground, basically dead. And
he
with
can
his
rest with mother.
And when he dies, the Void Dragon goes along with him.
Double kill.
That will end combat.
Yay!
Nice.
I love that fucking gift.
And with that, he has been with that Savan von Mosa. The last von Mosa line of the Imperial Mosa line has been killed.
Yay!
Now only the half breeds are left.
Basically. And basically, though there seems to be a stirring in the shadows as you hear the screams of his spirit basically trying to bring himself back to life.
Really that hard to come back? That desperate.
Chop at the spirits wafting in the air.
And then that's when you hear this.
Wave it away.
That's when you hear this soft humming, and the screams start to die down as you hear your father mother Lilith, for the screams officially dissipate. And no, go ahead.
Hey, go ahead.
No, go ahead, dude.
Hey, go.
No, go fucking go, game.
I was gonna say, like, I look around, like, what? My mom just like appeared or something, or what?
You heard her humming.
This gives Cal some peace of mind that she's at ease, or at peace, rather.
Mm-hmm. And suddenly, you are thrown out of the realm of shadows, able to land on your feet, thankfully, as the Shadowstone's portals closes. And a ghostly image appears of your mother, Kaladin.
Oh my. Cal will he'll shed a tear and approach his mother.
Allison will join you, and she cups, and your mother cups both your cheeks and says, "Look at how you two have grown."
Watching over us all this time.
Always.
Brings a lot of comfort.
No matter what, I will always be with you.
Thank you for everything you've done for us, Mom.
She nods. Thank you for being such wonderful children, and for being every bit I hoped the Von Moses would be.
We'll live up to the family name.
I know you will.
We pass it on.
She then hugs you both.
Cal will give a tight hug back.
Rainier and Marcius will also join in this until your mother's spirit fades away.
Cal's crying a little bit.
Aww.
It's a terrible day for rain.
Fox hug, console.
Console this man!
And as you all console Kaladin, Neru takes the charge of the Shadowstone and makes them disappear.
Well, I guess that's that.
For now.
Thank you all for helping me with this. I truly, greatly appreciate it.
Well,
No
I'll forever
I'm
be
sure
in
your
debt.
appreciation will come in the days to come.
What are friends for?
Now, what are friends for?
If not killing your enemies together.
Exactly.
Friends are very useful in that regard.
Hello?
And with that, Neville will take you all back to Leowin. And I think that's a good stopping point. And with that, we'll close out this session here.